Welcome race fans here to the Auto Club Speedways. We are getting ready for race number 5 of the 2016 NASCAR XFINITY Series season here today. We'll be getting ready for the JoyfulClocks.com 300. 40 cars are lined up on pit road, but only one can go to victory lane. Your front row, Daniel Suarez on the pole for the second time in 2016. He will lead the 40 car field down in the green flag alongside the number 88 of Casey Kane. On road 2, Darrell Wallace Jr. almost won the pole in qualifying, got knocked down to third right at the very last moment. He will start next to a Ford teammate, Elliott Sadler, in the 43. And running out your top 5. On row number 3, JGR Toyota's rookie Eric Jones and Carl Edwards. We had 41 entries, 40 made the show. Chris Cockrum in the 37 for Deese Racing did not qualify on time, so he went home. Down below, you will see your starting grid rolling across your screen in just a moment. Right now, let's take a look at your point standings first, and it is number 3, Ty Dillon, a 23-point lead over Ryan Reed, and then a 24-point lead over the Roush teammates of Chris Buescher and Darrell Wallace, and Eric Jones, your top 5. Now remember, at Phoenix, prior to Phoenix last weekend, Eric Jones was your point leader, but got crashed late in the race by the 18 of Daniel Suarez, and, well, Jones dropped to 5th in points, 26 behind Ty Dillon. But the big thing this weekend is the guys inside the top 5 fighting for a spot in the Xfinity chase. Daniel Suarez, Darrell Wallace, Eric Jones, the top 3 on the inside lane. If one of those drivers were to win today, there is a high chance that that driver would already clinch a spot in the chase, because you look at how the races afterwards, Cup drivers, they're normally the normal winners we see, like Casey Kane or Brad Keselowski or Joey Logano or Kyle Busch. But today, 3 on the inside lane will lead us down to the green flag. Who will it be going to victory lane at Auto Club Speedway? Tomorrow, the NASCAR Spring Up Series Auto Club 400 will start right here from Fontana. When you are watching this race on YouTube, you can go ahead and check the website, and you will find a full starting grid for the NASCAR Spring Up Series Auto Club 400. But let's get to it. The NASCAR XFINITY Series live from Auto Club Speedway. Let's take it down trackside and get you the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
That is it. The pace car will lead the field onto the track so they can begin their pace lap. Down below, your starting grid will roll across your screen. Daniel Suarez, your pole center, will he go to victory lane and grab his first career win today. This is Suarez's second pole in 2016 alongside the 88 of Casey Kane. Let's check back with your point leader, Ty Dillon. The number 3 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet qualified all the way back in 18th position. He failed to advance into round number 2. So did his teammate Brendan Gaughan, starting on the outside of round number 10 in the 62. Let's see, we have a few unfamiliar names in the field. We have the number 20 Carl Edwards making his first start since 2013 when he was driving for Roush Fenway Racing. This is his Xfinity debut for Joe Gibbs Racing. Also in the field we have the 42 Justin Allgaier. He as well has not raced since 2013 at Homestead Miami Speedway. He spent the past 2 years and this season driving the 51 for H. Scott Motorsports in the Cup Series. Also making his Xfinity debut, the 97 of Mason Mitchell, your 2014 ARCA champion in the field for Baker Racing. JJ Yaley driving the 14 for TriStar Motorsports after they released Cale Conley from their team. Who will be going to victory lane? The fans are on their feet and the pace car will hit pit lane. Daniel Suarez and Casey Kane in your front row leads us down to the green flag. And we are underway from Auto Club Speedway. And already 3 wide as they head down into turn number 1. Eric Jones on the inside of Darrell Wallace Jr. 3 wide for second place on the track. Suarez, your leader off turn. We're in the middle, now coming off turn number 2. Casey Kane goes wide go wide high down in turn number 1. He could already fall outside the top 5. How about Josh Berry in at 7? Rookie Josh Berry on the inside, going for 3rd place. Jones up to 2nd, and Suarez, your leader, as they come off turn number 4. We stay green for the first lap, and your leader at the line, the number 18 of Daniel Suarez. But then it's 3 wide behind. Darrell Wallace Jr., Joey Logano, Josh Berry on the inside. Then you got the 88 of Casey Kane. Ryan Truex making a charge on the inside lane. There's the 2 of Brendan Jones. Truex clears the 3-car battle back here. There's the 20 of Edwards dropping back on the outside. The 33 of Brian Scott. Elliott Sadler, who started 4th, already back out, almost outside the top 15. And the top 3 are regulars at the front of the field: Suarez, Jones, and Wallace. Last time Jones saw Suarez on track, he was getting turned into the inside wall. But you have to remember, these 2 drivers are teammates at Joe Gibbs Racing, and they are running for a championship. You can't really think that Jones would pay back Suarez. Actually, the best payback Jones can do is just go out and win the race. And here he goes to the inside, trying to get the lead away. Eric Jones on the inside, Daniel Suarez on the outside. They're side by side, and that will allow the number 6 of Darrell Wallace to close in. That 6 has never won a race in the NASCAR XFINITY Series. Neither has the 18 of Suarez. And then Joey Logano, Casey Kane will round out your top 5, and Jones completes the pass on the 18 of Suarez off turn number 2, and he's bringing that 6 of Darrell Wallace with him. Darrell Wallace Jr., a former driver at Joe Gibbs Racing, moved to Rouse Fenway in the beginning of 2015, and he's trying to get second with that number 18, as here comes the 22 of Joey Logano, the 88 of Casey Kane, and then it's Josh Berry, Brandon Jones, Ryan Truex, Chris Buescher, and Cole Custer, your top 10. Logano now on the inside of Casey Kane. Darrell Wallace working on that number 11 of Jones. Logano now on the inside of Casey Kane. He went high, and here comes his rookie teammate Josh Berry on the low side, trying to get some momentum and trying to get around Casey Kane to get inside the top 5. And back here, Brian Scott side by side with Cole Custer, Elliott Sadler, Carl Edwards, Ty Dillon all fell back outside the top 10. Scott started 8th, Sadler 4th, and Edwards 6th. All started on the outside, which fell back tremendously on the start. Ryan Truex, Brendan Jones, Josh Berry, 3 drivers who got a big advantage on the start of the race by starting on the inside lane. But things have kind of settled at the front of the field. They're now single file, 1 through pretty much your top 10. And we are being led by the number 11 Freightliner Toyota of rookie Eric Jones. This guy has 2 career wins in the series, coming at Texas and Chicago 1 year ago in a partial schedule with Joe Gibbs Racing. And now, battle for second place, back to the inside comes the 18 of Daniel Suarez, trying to get back at the number 6 of Darrell Wallace, and he's bringing that 88 of Casey Kane with him. Kane now on the inside of Logano. Logano moves high. He gets out of the groove. Here comes the 7 of Josh Berry. A great run out of that number 7 Tax Slayer Chevrolet. Brian Scott moves by the number 60 of Chris Buescher. Elliott Sadler getting pushed by Carl Edwards, Brendan Gaughan, and Ty Dillon. John West Townley, Mason Mingus, James Buescher, Ryan Reed, and Cole Witt. And there appears to be something wrong with that 42 of Justin Allgaier. He's really fell back to 22nd. It looks like there may be something wrong with that 42 of Justin Allgaier, because he went really high down to turn number 3. Then Ryan Sieg, Jeremy Clements, and Blake Cook, Michael Self, Jed Burton, J.J. Yaley, Mason Mitchell, and David Starr. Tyler Young, Ryan Ellis, Joey Gase, Derek White, and Mike Harmon, Derek Cope, Justin Jennings, Morgan Shepard, Carl Long, and Mario Gosselin. That is how the top 40 looks right now. But up front, things are heating up for 3rd place. Made that 4th place, Suarez, who was trying to get back around that number 6 of Darrell Wallace, ended up losing the spot to Casey Kane, and now being undertaken by the 22 Logano. Berry moves high down in turn number 1, and here comes the rookie Brandon Jones on the inside lane. Brandon Jones, the 98 of Ryan Truex. Brian Scott, and Chris Buescher. That is your top 10. As they run, we have completed 8 laps on the green flag. Nobody has gotten around Eric Jones since about a couple laps since he took the lead. And now working for second place comes your outside pole center, Casey Kane, in that 88. As this weekend we are racing at the Auto Club Speedway. Next weekend we'll be at Martinsville Speedway. It's been over 10 years since the NASCAR XFINITY series went to the paperclip. Well, that will change next weekend as the Kroger 300 comes back to the NASCAR XFINITY series next weekend at Martinsville Speedway. As we stay green, Eric Jones, your leader, Darrell Wallace hangs on to second place. Casey Kane, Daniel Suarez, and Logano. New 6th place runner, Brandon Jones. Josh Berry down to falling back now, as on the inside comes Ryan Truex with help from that number 33 of Brian Scott. Cole Custer rounds out your top 10. He's gotten around Chris Buescher and now Carl Edwards. He's gotten around Elliott Sadler and now Chris Buescher. Justin Allgaier moving back up inside the top 20 right now. A great run out of the number 84, Mason Mingus. He's had a rough start to his rookie year for Belly Boat Motorsports, and they really stepped it up this weekend with their best starting spot of the year. Ryan Reed second in points. Most likely will fall outside the top 5 in points with the way that they're running. James Buescher right now 16th. And Barry now going after Ryan Truex, and it seems like the guy on the move is now that number 33 of Brian Scott. As Jones lead, Darrell Wallace falling back in that 6th, Kane up to 2nd, Suarez up to 3rd, Wallace almost back to 5th place as here comes that 22 back on the inside Logano. And Casey Kane, he already has a win I can't tell. Casey Kane and Joey Logano both has a win in the NASCAR Spring Up Series season so far in 2016. Kane won at Atlanta, race number 2 of the year, and Logano got his first Cup win of the year just last weekend at Phoenix. In the top 3, starting to pull away, the 88, behind the 11, being chased by the 18 of Daniel Suarez. Now Brandon Jones trying to get up inside the top 5 on the inside of Darrell Wallace. And now Josh Berry back here trying to get back around that number 98 of Ryan Truex. And here comes the 20 of Carl Edwards. The Aris Toyota back to the inside of Cole Custer. This would put Edwards inside the top 10. Should he complete the pass in the 0-0? But Custer moves to the bottom and get around the 98 of Ryan Truex. We have about 8 laps remaining here at Auto Club. We have been green ever since the race begun. And it's been Eric Jones leading most of the laps, but Casey Kane not holding anything back. Drives up to the back bumper of the number 11 of Jones, heading down in the turn number 3. Joe Gibbs racing 1st and 3rd on track with the number 88 Jenny Motorsport Chevrolet right in the middle. We do have a good shot that we could possibly see an Xfinity regular possibly get a spot in the chase after a win today. Could Eric Jones or Suarez become the first driver to do so? But they got to hold off the 88 of Casey Kane. Moving to the inside comes the 88 of Casey Kane. But Suarez will move high to get the number 11 a little draft down the back straightaway. Suarez now drives to the outside of Casey Kane, pushes the number 11 clear of the 88. Elliott Sadler now has got around Carl Edwards. Chris Buescher jumping back in the late stages of the race. Ty Dillon 15th. James Buescher, Ryan Reed, Justin Allgaier, John West Townley, and Mason Mingus, your top 20 on track. But I'm looking at the scoring right now, and Mario Gosselin is right ahead of leader Eric Jones. Now, Auto Club Speedway is a big track, and there is plenty of grooves to get around here. I don't really expect them to be a major factor unless, like this, and the 92 runs the inside lane, and here comes Jones off turn number 4. The top 5, Eric Jones, Casey Kane, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, and Darrell Wallace Jr. Top 5, and here comes Casey Kane giving the number 11 another run for his money. Kane to the inside, he'll have Logano with him on the inside. Side by side for the lead, Eric Jones and Casey Kane. They remain side by side now. They go double wide behind them for third place. The 18 of Suarez, the inside of the 22 of Logano. And Jones out the groove, and to the lead goes the 88 of Casey Kane. And look at Logano through the middle, 3 wide for second place on the track. 3 wide for second place, all behind new leader Casey Kane. In the 88 Great Clips Chevrolet, he's now your new leader at Auto Club Speedway. Logano up to second. Here comes Suarez, Eric Jones, and Darrell Wallace. Brandon Jones, Brian Scott, Josh Berry, Carl Edwards, and Elliott Sadler. That is your top 10. But look at this, Ty Dillon. He was far behind this big group ahead of him. He's now caught him, and he could even get a top 10 spot as Gosselin holding up Sadler and Custer. 43 of Elliott Sadler, rookie Cole Custer in the 00. Custer all the way down to 15th after running up inside the top 10 for a good portion of the race. But the laps are winding down at Auto Club. There'll be 3 to go next time by, and we have Cup drivers first and second with Casey Kane and Joey Logano. Neither driver has been to victory lane yet in 2016. Eric Jones, Suarez, and Darrell Wallace, your top 5. It is a 7-car breakaway, as any of these guys could win the race. But realistically, probably the top maybe 3 or 4. And here it comes, the battle for second place. Eric Jones back to the inside of the 22 Logano. Can Jones regroup and make something happen and take the win away from that number 88? Kane to run a higher lane down in turn number 1. It's like you try to dive in the corners just a little bit. Maybe tires might be going away and tries a different line. Trying to pull away from that number 11 of Eric Jones. Here comes the 18 of Suarez, ready to pounce as well. He makes a move to the inside, but Logano shuts the door in the center on turn 3 and 4. Coming out turn number 4, there'll be 2 to go. 2 laps of racing remaining here at Auto Club Speedway. Casey Kane out in front of the field, trying to steal a win from a guy who could clinch a spot in the chase today. Well, not officially clinch a spot in the chase, but could very well help their chances of making the chase. And now lap traffic. They got around Morgan shepherded by Derek Cope. Will he hold up Casey Kane? He does. Here comes Eric Jones to the inside. Be side by side. Here comes the 18 of Daniel Suarez. Side by side for the lead. The 2 Xfinity regulars from Joe Gibbs Racing ganging up on the 2 Cup drivers, Kane and Logano. Side by side for the lead. Eric Jones, white flag is out, 1 lap around Auto Club Speedway to go. And that 18 might be in a good spot. Who does he help? You gotta think he's gonna help his teammate after wrecking him 1 week ago. Eric Jones to the lead, but the 18 is right there. And now Suarez on the back bumper of the number 11. Here he comes to the inside, side by side for the lead again. It's the 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates who made contact 1 week ago. Jones runs a higher lane. Here comes Suarez. Jones is able to shut the door. He dominated the whole day. He got by Casey Kane, holds off his teammate Suarez, and Eric Jones picks up the win at Auto Club Speedway. And Eric Jones, his 3rd career win in the NASCAR XFINITY Series here in the JavaClots.com 300. Daniel Suarez 2nd, Casey Kane 3rd, Darrell Wallace Jr., and Joey Logano, your top 5. Brandon Jones, Brian Scott, Ryan Truex, or Josh Berry, Ryan Truex, and it appears maybe Brendan Gaughan may have got a top 10. No, he did not. 10th will go to the 60 of Chris Buescher. And championship leader Ty Dillon will come home 15th in the number 3. But what an outstanding battle to the line. Let's go back a little bit. Jones, see, they already got around Morgan Shepherd. They got around, they're now going by the 74 Mike Harmon. It's like Jones is able to put Mike Harmon a lap down right when they get to the line. Almost got the 40 of Derek White. And now they're going by the 52 of Joey Gase. But it is at number 11 of Eric Jones, his first win of 2016, and could have gotten himself 1 step closer to running for a championship this season. After getting wrecked at Phoenix, he comes back and get a little bit of help of his teammate Daniel Suarez to get by that idiot of Casey Kane. Jones is able to come back and pick up the win. He is your winner at the JoffClots.com 300. Running a limited schedule for JGR in the Cup Series, number 54 Toyota. The winner today at Auto Club. Coming up second is, like we said, Suarez and Casey Kane third. On your screen now, you will see your results from this weekend's race at California. After that will be your point standings, and I'm pretty sure Ty Dillon will hang on to the point lead. But Darrell Wallace Jr., Eric Jones, and Daniel Suarez, they will gain a lot of points on your front five. So that is all here from the NASCAR XFINITY Series at Auto Club Speedway. Tomorrow, like we said in the pre-race show, the NASCAR Spring Up Series, Auto Club 400 will be live. When you are watching this Xfinity race on YouTube, go straight to the website to find your full starting grid of the Auto Club 400 for the NASCAR Spring Up Series. And that is all here. Thanks for joining us. I'm Eric Bird here in the broadcast booth. We hope you enjoyed today's show. We will see you tomorrow for the Auto Club 400 here at Auto Club Speedway. Goodbye, everyone.